This is Phase Ed Music.
is up, everybody? Welcome into some more AGL. This is week 1. We got group 4 coming at you here between Vandals and Malevvolent. Best of 2, of course, as usual. And it will be starting it up with Chalet tonight. These two teams are definitely some brawlers coming in here. I know the map pulls a little bit backwards, but it is what it is. Team 1 coming at you will be Malevvolent. Keegan, Sonic, Relic, Panday, and Ariksha all lining up. We see some definite defensive experts between Panday and Ariksha, but sonically, the DMR GOAT himself intends to at least make a big splash tonight in this gameplay. Vandals, a team I have yet to see, but looking at that op lineup, they definitely appear to love that aggression with the Ying, the Deimos, and the Blitz. Now, everybody in this lobby is already ready to rock, and we really don't have too much to talk about as this is only week 1. So we're going to be getting into it in a matter of seconds as the teams, like I said, they just finished readying up. Match is underway. Let's go take a look at our map for tonight, Chalet. The band phase is underway as you guys join me back in here. Starting out, we're going to see Malevvolent getting rid of that Ying. The Clash is pulled off the board, followed by that Goyo, and Blackbeard is gone. Or sorry, that wasn't Malevvolent banning the Yings. They're attacking. They were banning the Clash and that Goyo. Ying and Blackbeard are definitely pretty big operators. But I'll be quite honest with you guys, not really something we see that Malevvolent team play too hard into usually.
Need to locate and
Don't get me wrong, they are a definite execute heavy team, but that is just not really their rush style play. Seeing that Clash and that Goyo ban tells you that they don't want to worry that much about area lockdown. Malevvolent want to be able to push in and push fast. That Clash is a big ticket item against that. And the Goyo, I mean, that is literally his #1 job. Part of that holy trifecta that we see of Smoke, Tachanka, and of course a Goyo. Between the 3 of those guys, you can lock a site down for all of about 10 to 20 minutes. At least that's how it feels when you're pushing against it in game.
5 seconds to go.
Strong vertical upstairs hold setting up. A lovely frost play. That's a good shield set up there for the piano side. And this attacking team, they are split spawning. And we'll see how they go about this. That vertical upstairs is, I mean, it's a good spot. It's a great play. I love to see the vertical tool here. Aquino still just chilling up there, hoping that they can keep control of the floor down below. They don't really have any sort of reach now, unless you want to count Icy on that mute. Damn, Charlie. All these guys are just when are we going to get back in the days when we can see some plats in competitive? I don't want to be that guy, but those were some definite full-hearted players. Maybe not the best players, though. That's what made it more entertaining. And Aquino still trying to lock down these solo office walls by himself. He does have Keegan, though, moving up on that IQ to him. And here comes the hard breach from Panday. That will be wall coming open. Sonic, good cover angle for him. And they now start their assault moving forward. Relic playing has the 0. Sam Fisher himself, hopefully he's going to be a good pick from it. A good utilitarian piece if you know how to use them right. Camera's going in, he is spamming them out. We see Chan is the one playing close to at least hopefully deny a little bit of it. But with wall open, the play coming through. Icy gets a C4 pick from down below. Aquino will find Keegan. Live count already in the favor of Vandals. And hopefully Panday and Ariksha, these two closing up on this blue and top mez side. Ariksha go maybe for a wild swing with a DMR here. Panday holding a tight angle against Aquino. And nobody else really on this defense moving around all that much. Icy has a good walk-in angle to cover himself. And it is a nice crosser there from Chan to watch that main door walk in. Chan, though, however, moving forward, goes to try and cover the breach. However, As he pushes up, he exposed himself to windows, giving some shots in from Relic. Panday able to find one. As Akino goes for the rotator rickshaw, trying to swing himself deep. And Relic still playing that rotate hold through. But they need to get eyes into that closet. And Relic, as he goes to swing for his camera to go in, he takes a couple rounds, clearing bathroom. We know it's clear. Good shots from a rickshaw to save his teammates' ankles, at least getting rid of that frost. Panday walking through, trying to cover the bathroom. Relic left at about 1 HP, and Panday will go down to Chan. Rickshaw eating a ton of damage as he's fed 1 to 5. Are we related, bro? 5 on 4? And Relic, the 1 HP in a dream, has got to clutch it up here. Fives is playing close with that castle setup in the small closet. Chan covering a cross angle. He has the Frost SMG. It's a good pick for this situation. I mean, we're 1 kill through it. Five trying to get himself a swing on a Relic. Relic not enough HP to really make this a meaningful swing. And there are probe shots up through that floor, and he runs out into Chan. Vandals taking round 1. And what is honestly a very, very strong round from them. I mean, did not give Malevvolent even a little bit of breathing room. Thank you, Siren, for the, or Siren? Siren? Whoever you are, for the stream shout out. Round 2 coming in, we got the bar gaming setup, and sonically pulling that Rewara means that we can see a definite hard take coming from this Malevvolent team.
Defenders,
But
protect your bombs
usually
from
when you
being
see that
defused.
play, it's going to be that top med push from blue side. Blue window off his side is going to be a pull through there. No shield on board, trying to cover that top blue, which could be a bit of a bad idea. That is a very, very common spot. But Akino making extensions. Are they going to hold office? This might be one of the most different drone or hold setups upstairs that I've seen in a very long time. Not a cookie cutter typical that we are all used to. This is very, very strange. I'm liking it though. And then you have the Melusi gadgets to cover. That is not bad. However, it does take a lot of your presence away from the vertical on site, and that gives the ability for a library jump in. If that's called, they will take pretty much everything over top of the, is that A bomb site? Or is that B? That is A bomb site due to the hatches. But Chan gonna be playing the suicide hold. That is a good setup there, and there's Five now coming over to try and reinforce the top mez. They're spread a little thin over there for that mez hold. But Icy still down in kitchen, has the C4 in pocket, and will be catching and punishing anybody that tries to push in aggressively. Double drones, triple drones, everybody's on drones here for Malevvolent, as they're a very intel-driven team. Let's see what Keegan's able to do with it. Spraying open to take some of that attention away. They now have Icy worrying about the drones. Maybe not so much about anybody making pushes, but there is nobody actually pushing in. Relic dives through the big window, and Icy not reacted to it. Still has C4 in pocket. They move him out, and they try to make him play for this window. Swing from Dokeby. He takes shots there from blue stairs. Sword stair walk down. Jumping from Dokeby, and Icy will manage to escape with his life, and that is a good idea from him. Akino now trying to play aggressive and play back, and Panday will find that pick after a little bit of a scuffle. Akino takes a ton of damage, and this team is now moving up. We see Relic in the piano room now, pushing forward at a solid pace. Sonic still outside on balcony, and Panday will pull this office master bedroom wall connector open. Keegan, I mean, they now have everything below them in the kitchen at least secure, so you don't have to worry about the C4s down below. Not really something you got to worry about anymore either way, as the Valkyrie did go down. I believe hers might have still been in pocket. Five trying to hold a little bit of a 90 angle for that blue hallway. However, as the windows come open around him, there are sprays going absolutely everywhere. It may not be the best idea to continue holding on. Chan holding a very long angle with that Jaeger, and there is play from down below. Bottom mez, kind of that barred door. And a repeated swing. Here comes Akino. Has to try and hold down blue. This is a very important spot for them. Sonically finding one. We see Akino going down to Relic to pick that kill up. And Ariksha now still holding this guy who's in the suicide corner pretty much to nothing. And everyone now is collapsing in, and Ariksha gonna dive through. 5 to 1 as they collapse very, very hard onto him. Now Darkheart has got, or I guess it's not Darkheart. Is this like the artist formerly known as Darkheart? Could be. Has to hold out the storage room. Finds a pick there on the Sonic. Tries to re-swing himself to Panday. Does not hit it. Eviction's still at the hatch. They're closing now through Bart, and Relic will find that one free. 2K on this round. And Malevolent, they've seen that first round. They made some adjustments, the corrections that they needed, and pushed through this one perfectly. Now, round 3 is going to be an interesting one. What kind of direction will it take? I mean, we see, you know, Purpose push there on round 1 get thwarted. Purpose push round 2, and Malevolent walk away in a very clean fashion, only dropping 1 body. Will we see Vandals be able to pick up off
Attackers
of that
need to locate
and
and
make
defuse
themselves
as many
a
bombs
very
as
good,
they can.
you know, couple of rounds, some good shots? Or will this one fall in the favor of Malevolent? It is the bedroom style hold here, office bedroom, extensions being made. Where this site tends to differ right here on these set of double walls, as well as how you play this top mez. But with Mira on board, you get a little bit of some trickery. Footholes going to hold that blue or solar side walk up, trophy side walk up, whatever you want to call it. It's 100 names on it.
10 seconds
We're gonna
left
stick
before
with solar,
insertion.
as that is the top solar stairs.
5 seconds to go.
Those are typically aggressive footholds too. You will be playing those if you put those.
Attackers objective
And
is
then
to
the
locate a
Mira
bomb
going to
and
set
defuse
up for library hold. Now what's Darkheart doing? It looks like they're actually setting up for down in bar side. This ain't something you see very often. But if you manage to maintain that bar control, you do have a nice extension push out in defense across the map from where site is.
Reloading ammo.
It doesn't sound like much, but you deny a lot of ground from the attacking team. And Siege is a ground game. How much can you hold? How much can you play? We see a little bit of poking and prodding from these attackers. The Hibana just opening up everything to be annoying. I've seen, I believe it was, it might have been a SSG team? Or it might have been G2. I mean, it was forever ago. But on this map, they brought the Hibana not for breaching, but they would just randomly shoot the pellets up to the floor. You know, on the second floor hold. Just randomly, disperse them around. Don't focus in one area. It gave them the ability to go through and just kind of play, you know, upward as you make an absolute ton of it. The shield gone in 5, eating some damage up in closet. Not to mention, I mean, they still have that mirror to play off of, but it's not a lot. And there are 3 sets of guns and eyes now staring at that. Repel in from Keegan, trying to get aggressive on it. I mean, he can pull sight control here fairly fast. If the bees come out, the live pings are on him. And he is swinging, but at the half wall is Icy to shut down too much aggression. Aggression there for the read, taking the one, but it's not. Darkheart will find him with his own. Trades for trades, Panday going down as Chan takes live count in his favor once again. Now Relic trying to make the aggressive swing up here. 5 has that little shotgun. Not the super shorty though, the IKEA, and it will get in on a pick. Sonically gonna be starting to get that plant down. That will, in my opinion, even round count up a little bit. And Relic trying to find him through that kitchen door. But a run up those back stairs from Chan will get that pick there on the Relic. That is one of the coverage guys gone. Sonically now trapped in the bathroom, swung on by Aquino, and the diffuser will be destroyed. I guess he's letting Aquino have it. Now's your time. Write your messages, do your dancey dance. A very, very clean round for that defense. A great vertical retake by Chan. Coming up behind that trophy stairs. Just flanked them where they weren't expecting it. I mean, they had bodies up on that side, but they lost a ton of lives as they attempted that push forward. Next set of bans here, it will be a good, interesting one. I don't know who they've really banned. There was no one that was like, you know, dedicated, here's what we need to get out of this push. Have a little bit of a drink of water. And it will be Mira and Grim off the board. That Mira has been kind of strong. They played her almost every round. And that Grim, as we seen on that last one, him getting those bees in there were just annoying. I mean, you love the bees, you hate the bees, but the bees are absolutely everywhere.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Plants enabled! Activate jammer. Reload.
But what you need to watch here is the vertical extension. They're coming back up here to see what they can pull with it. Anymore, this map has turned into a battle of, you know, extensions in play. You never really see teams
10
bunkering
seconds
down.
to go.
The basement has honestly become a, like, quadrillary or fourth
5
quarter
seconds to
site.
insertion.
Not really something you see all that often, simply because you have to bunker
Attackers
play,
are
and
moving
Siege
to
is a
defuse the
swinging
bomb.
game. If you're not swinging for kills, if you're not playing aggressive, you will be swung and you will be dropped. So, I mean, a bunker hold, if, you know, that's what it comes to, that's what it comes to. But a lot of teams anymore do try and avoid it. Vertical from that castle above that main door is always fun. We see a Rickshaw, he is playing as that Ash, but here's something you gotta remember about him, ladies and gentlemen. He is a flex player at heart, and he intends to play more into the style of running it with my brain and my gun. So that Ash play, as good as she is, gun skill wise, we're gonna see her play a more utilitarian role. And sonically, doing some good things. I like to see that. Playing through that castle barricade, trying to watch down below, because we did see a C4 come up from there on that first round. But now a hard take through the library side for them. And nobody is really covering for that style of gameplay. I mean, they have some people, you know, they have the setup for it. Head holes are made. And here comes the Hibana, starting to get that main wall ripped open. And 5 holds a long crosser angle over to the window. I believe that's Relic who just keeps dancing there. Thermite will get main wall pulled. People coming out. Hits Panday, but does not drop him. And this man is just going to swing it. Swing it because he can, you know. He's got the gun skill. He did his job as Thermite. You no longer really have to worry. I mean, you should maybe make the play for that downstairs. I wouldn't hate it. At the same time, it doesn't matter all that much. And the Hibana pellets opening the wall up, putting a little bit more pressure onto Aquino. He's running out of space to go, and Sonically will find one, but Sonically dropped by a shotgun, finished off by Aquino. Flashbangs all coming in. Or no, those are smokes, and they are starting to close in on him. Icy holding down below to help hold that door. Relic finds a good shot. There is a Rickshaw, runs up hallway to take down Aquino. 2v4 as this attack is getting thorough through that upstairs. With a minute left, though, they're starting to bait on that timer just a touch. So we'll see what this defense can hold up to. There will be a storm coming. It is brewing. You can hear the thunder as it's rolling through the valley. Let's see what they're able to cook up with it. Droning out because they have the time. 3 sets of drones out, and Keegan the only one keeping his gun up right now. It's always a good idea to at least keep a gun, maybe 2, ready to go. And Dark still holding here, watching that bathroom window jump in. However, we see, I believe that's a Rickshaw trying to make plays onto him, and the window jump in happening anyway. Hatch being popped, and there are gunshots absolutely everywhere, ringing out from both these teams. Some free fires and sprays. Relic starting to assist with the execute to go down that hatch. 13 seconds. They know there's one playing close. He's gonna probably have a shotgun in hand. Icy will be taken though. Dark will find the one going for plant, but a Rickshaw, I believe, able to clean that round up for his team to end it out. That may have been Relic. Either way, they both got picks there to finish that round. Man, I can't even use this moment to talk about, hey, can you help me hit my 625 goal? Because I just hit that this morning. That is my, like, my yearly goal was 600, and I hit that 600 the other day. I was like, okay, I'm going to make a new challenge for myself. 625 by the end of the year.
Attackers need to locate,
you know,
and
2 months to
defuse
do it. I don't know if I'll gain 25 in 2 months. And y'all just came pouring in, and I am thankful and loving all the support. That is why I'm here. Y'all are great. Wouldn't be for the community, we wouldn't need casters, wouldn't have casters. So the community, y'all are, you know, you guys are the lifeblood. Thankful and really appreciative of all of it. Setup coming now this time for bar games. I like it. They finally have that blue shield. Not a ton of utility like certain teams.
10 seconds left.
You know who you are. We'll set up for that blue hallway hold.
5 seconds remaining.
He just went on fire. Yeah, I had to go check. That I have a heater
Attackers
in
are
my
heading
room
out
that I
to
found
defuse
that
a
was
bomb.
in my closet for like 6 months that smells like it's on fire, but it's not yet. At least, I don't think. But now this time we have a Rickshaw in that switch. Sonically once again back on the Aurora. Now she's a good operator for executes. We do see some executes set up as we have the 0 on board. A bunch of intel available to this team. And honestly, as weird as it sounds, it's a very intel-heavy lineup. Now, sure, even Execute, I guess you can carry heavy setup. Now, Keegan, yeah, he's playing as the Ash. Again, they use him for breaches. Very rarely will you see this team actually run Ash just for the R4C. Chan making his way down to basement. He is going to be a good late round player if he manages to go down there. We've seen him pull a great retake earlier on in this game, and it's already a full off his side. But you hear and see it just as well as I do. C4 out. Finds some damage on the Relic, but not enough to take him out. That man, I mean, as close as he was, that should have been a pick. And Keegan will be found by Aquino there. Playing that blue shield. It's going to be hard to remove. They do still have a Flores. I'm surprised we don't see him in play. And now here comes all that stacking utility that we were talking about. Oh, look at all those Jaeger replaces. Fenrir's. Relic getting dropped there by Aquino. And now jumping in as those panels go up. That helps a ton because it locks down one of those multiple swing angles. And a Rickshaw will find that pick there onto 5. Now it's a 3v3 as Sonically will let that DMR go. This is, again, something we've been talking about a lot lately. Sonically, I mean, call him what you will, he might be a DMR crutch. Putting rounds onto him, but not able to pull through.
Reloading, cover me.
Heck are tallies? Someone in chat needs to inform me. 6-7 and then something about tallying. I'm too old to understand that. But the Zero is setting up again for the flanks. They have got to play themselves down to sight. No C4s left on board, so Execute might be a little bit easier as they still have smokes and zero cams. Oh no, no zero cams available, sorry. But a drone is still in pocket, but with 30 seconds left, you gotta start making those plays forward. Aquino and It's Not Dark Heart do have control of hallway. Icy gonna be locking down inside, and that will be the wall breached open, and the Richter comes swinging in with the DMR. Letting it go, almost hits Dark Heart, just missing him by a millimeter. Pancake going to the plant, Sonically now covering hallway, trying to nail that Fenrir down. However, those Fenrir traps are going to be ever so annoying, and Panday now dropping back out after that plant goes. He's going to be playing the vertical up above. I think he might be going for hatch. And Sonically trying to play an angle for himself. Will we see Dark Heart hit the defuse? We will, but there's that hatch play I was talking about. Aquino hits a 3K, taking down Sonic. Now it is a 1v1 Panday to Aquino. The angle has been called. The free fires are coming. Aquino has got a hit on this diffuser. Trying to bait it. 7 seconds left, and this one will go to Malevvolent as there is not enough time now for him to finish it off. But Panday just to take his free kill. I mean, that boosts him up a little bit now with 4-3. Excuse me. These two teams have been back and forth in this whole game. Chalet, a map that tends to roll with your defense aside, even after the ACOG changes. I mean, it should be a 4-3 or 4-2 the other way. Instead, we might see the attack pull themselves with a heavy advantage coming into their defense.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Once again, kitchen dining. They're kind of looking to bring themselves in a Rooney and again a Fenrir. I'm honestly surprised we don't see any drop-up picks. The amount of utility attackers have or defenders have been bringing is insane. Like gamble to not do it. But remember how earlier I was saying we don't really see a Malevvolent rush all that often. This operator lineup tells me one thing. This team is going to strike hard and heavy. Relic pulls out the old Lion, I believe DMR. That's typically what this team does. Blitz shield for a rickshaw.
5 seconds
Keegan
remaining.
has his own Dokkaebi DMR. Sonically will be
Attackers
playing
are
as the
heading out to
Amaru
defuse
and
the
Panday over the Capital. They're going to blitz this site almost immediately, rushing forward. It's all going to come down to how does this defense set up. They don't have the intel that we have, but we know that it's going to be a quick play whenever it starts. A rickshaw hiding that shield. A smart idea. Keep it on your back. Keep yourself crouched. Icy doubling up with Aquino to try and defend this window, or this doorway, sorry. And we got Chan trying to cover that trophy setup for himself. He does have Icy down there to his, or Dark down there and Icy down to play it, I believe. No. Why am I saying Icy? He's in dining still. He's a distance off for an SMG, but still a good angle on it.
If not primed.
These guys have got to combine up and maybe put some kills in their favor. As all the utilities start hitting, here comes a rickshaw just diving through West Main. And here is Sonic coming up the hatch, finding a shotgun pick. The blitz getting in there for the Fender is Keegan, and Panday will take kills. Now we see 5 left in a 1v4. Dropping down. Just missing Keegan's head a little bit. The drop shot takes a double kill with it, though. Looking ever so beautiful. And Relic hits the swing. Ooh, if he had a DMR, he might have killed him. But instead, the AR just lowers him enough for little Panday to finish off the match. 4-2 split in favor of Malevvolent. And what I said, we don't see them rush often, but when they do, it tends to have a high percentage of working. That right there is what I'm talking about. What a setup coming forward. I think I have the replay right here. Okay, wait, no, I have to go, okay. Don't mind me, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just a little bit stupid. There's just a rickshaw, you know, going in there, getting active. We see a good shot from Sonically. This was that start of that execute, and everything ripped off a rickshaw finding good picks. However, 5 almost had that clutch up for himself. Just taking Keegan, and then the spray through continuing on to take out our good buddy, the Blitz. Blackbeard and Kaid off board. We see the Monty and Bandit come too. It appears as if Vandals don't want to have to deal with any sort of electrical utility. That kind of narrows your sight options, not down, but your playstyle down. You can't be quite as I want to say gung-ho off sight because you know it's going to take them forever to get wall. Now you have got to focus more on preventing that wall play.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being
However,
defused by
I'm reloading. These guys hate shield. It appears as though a rickshaw is feeling himself right now, currently 7 and 4. If he can maintain that through 2 maps, we will see the BO2 go in his favor. However, there is the option again, guys. It's a BO2. It's not a BO3. We can split maps here. It doesn't matter to me. How you doing? I don't know if you're rated or not. I don't have
10 seconds
updates
remaining.
on, but if you did, thanks. If not, thanks again for stopping in at least.
5 seconds
That's
to
awesome.
insertion.
But now the upstairs hold
Attackers' objective
for
is to
the
locate a
office
bomb and
bedroom.
defuse it.
It looks more like an off-site for everybody. I mean, they're only leaving Panday on now for defense. Thankfully, Castle and Aruni coming back. However, Rickshaw down on that Sentry. We do know from his previous games he loves to pull this roam. As long as he's able to buy some time, he's doing good for his team. And Keegan, the gun skill, the gunslinger on Jaeger. Out here trying to keep Library and top Mez locked down. A lot of people have been loving that new Ella pistol on him, and I don't blame them. I mean, you know, having an actual scope on a pistol is a big key factor that just works really, really well. However, it's not going to work good enough as Chan will land some quick shots onto him. Icy moving in from the gaming side. He does have to fight a rickshaw who is still just chilling down here. They have live drones on him. It looked like it was going to be a 90 or 45 hole walk up that may have been abandoned just a little bit by Icy as he's rotating now through basement. 5 up on that K9 or barbecue, whatever the new call out is as they change it around. And Chan trying to get his bees in to help annoy and maybe remove the upstairs player. But now Darkheart wants to find himself an angle onto a rickshaw who is still just chilling dining. Aquino and Chan both wasting a ton of time to try and take Keegan. They also have 5 down there assisting. Now Icy and Darkheart trying to make the play on the rickshaw, but not able to find it. Keegan will finally be taken out by Aquino. This defense is buying a lot of time with their playstyle. Sonically will find a good shot there over to Chan, taking him down. Capital moving forward, will hit a wall bang, quick one onto Sonic. However, the re-swing not landing from Panday. It was ever so close. I gotta give him that. And a rickshaw with the live feeds in his favor is trying to find, that is, I believe, Icy, who is bottom fireplace stairs. Relic will find Aquino, and a rickshaw now going for the rotate through Wine. However, I don't believe Icy knows that there's one playing up behind him. They are now taking this top Mez. If a rickshaw manages, oh no, he's sneaking blue side now coming up through bottom Mez, and nobody is there watching. However, there should be some nomads placed. Darkheart has control of that blue hole. Icy coming up top. Mez. 5 now in position. They BP sees him. He doesn't see a rickshaw though, who is just sneaking his way through. Again, he still has C4 in hand. They think he might have retreated back as there is nobody even paying attention to where he's playing at. C4 out as he will find Darkhart with it. Putting the spray up towards 5. That will deny that jump and buying his team some time. But he comes anyway. C4 out. Lands it onto Icy as he literally catches that thing like he is Mike Evans. 5 now for a 1v3. And there's a lot of guns stacking up. But a rickshaw comes up those blue stairs for the flank behind him. 9 and 4. As this man is just continuing to stay hot this game. 5-2 in the current spot of the split. I mean, they have every opportunity at Malevvolent to put this one away in 2 rounds and not even have to worry about that next set of ban phases. However, as someone who's sitting here spectating, this is some good siege being played. I'd like to see this one play out a little bit longer.
Attackers need to locate and defuse.
So the quicker we get done with Chalet, the quicker we go see Border, and that is an interesting map. Not really something that we're all, all about. We don't see it all that often. So I'm really quite interested to be there. Vertical extension is underway as they're setting up now for that kitchen dining hold. Malusi on board. They do not have any shields to play. Typically you see one for that piano side or a castle set up as well. A lot of gunplay though as we see some good weapons coming out here. That MP5, a rickshaw having that shotgun SMG combo. Relic the MPX and Sonic the MP7. I mean, this is a very, very typical, gunslinger stuff. This is a lot of gunplay. Looking over here on the Vandal side, don't get me wrong, I mean, they have that as well. R4C, they got what, the 5.56 Commando, the normal 5.53 or whatever. And Capitals, they are not the greatest ice with that AK. They each their own low rate of fire, high damage guns, but still really good at the end of the day. Attack push looks like it's going to be starting in basement. Panday eats a ton of damage though in closet. It looks like it may have been a spray down just a bit from Chan. But Keegan with a re-swing MP5, winning that one out close to put himself up by 1. Darkhart now has that snowmobile. Icy up there with him. They're just setting up for that flank now after that good blasting Ariksha gave him from behind. I don't know any better way to word that. Let's pause for a second. It looks like it's going to be a hard push for the upstairs first. I mean, you've got to take that verticality if you want to be able to take kitchen. They have 3 guys playing up on it. But we could still just see a direct take towards site, as there's not many guns up besides a rickshaw.
Drone active.
A lot of time being used now for utilitarian purposes. And Icy still trying to find himself an angle to make sure that nobody can walk out of sight around the main. Tino now moving up for that swing on main or on piano window. Darkhart has that blue control. 5 gonna be going up to get the main wall. And there it goes. He's rotate himself now back a little bit. Has got to stay up and alive. Shotgun holes below from his own team. As I believe that is a rickshaw want to play aggressive for it. Kino eating some damage out here still. Keegan looking a little bit low. A swing again. He crashes 5. Not able to find it. Smoke's coming up. Deny it running. Finds that ram. Gets rid of 1 ram drone. He's got 3 players on him. His flashbang coming from every angle. However, Icy is hitting the Fender trap. Aquino will get a pick there onto Panday. 5 trying to find himself in a quick peek battle. Sonic able to take 1 down. They jump out from Sonic, but Icy able to shut him down. Flashbangs in as Keegan gets swung by 5. Darkhart now has the vert control. 5 up there as well. Icy up there to assist. 2v3 as Relic and Ariksha have to hold down sight. Ariksha holding those back stairs as Relic holds the main walk down. However, we could see a hatch drop now as they continue to press this vertical just a bit. And that will be Relic fried down. A good pick, but a swing from Ariksha to land that kill. 1v3, almost hitting 5 through the wall. I believe that was a hit, not reg. And running out of time, but he does not get around that wall quick enough to find that ram shotgun in hand. A nice collapse in there by that Vandals team to shut them down. pulling it pretty fast forward. Excuse me.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Alrighty. Sorry about that, guys. 2 seconds of silence as I had to reply. But the kitchen dining hall coming out again. Another vertical attempt to see
Attackers
what
have
we got
discovered the
going on.
location of a bomb.
And we will see what they manage to pull here. Mira's still allowed on board, so they're going to abuse her while they can, which I do not mind. Not at all.
10 seconds to insertion. 5
Again, they're
seconds to go.
opening this floor up for themselves. Like, again, I don't hate it. I kind of like it. Nobody
Attackers
popped
are
hatch
moving
yet. The
and defuse
Mira's
the bomb.
still placed aggressively on this setup. One to cover that main breach, and now one to help cover piano room. Assist for any swings, and Keegan saying, hey, I battled you out here on barbecue last time. I'm going to battle you again. This time on my turn. As soon as he hears that pop, he knows for a fact he is swinging that doorway. Execute push. Already looks like they're attempting to pull that breakthrough in their favor. Darkheart droning basement once again. I mean, we've seen him hard aggress it last time. And Chan going to be playing this in main window. I guess I'd probably main stairs to basement. Either way, the jump in now as he takes that fireplace control.
RED scanning.
Saying you got me too many times with those cameras. I'm going to find him now. Darkheart has control of that library side now. Icy still chilling in basement. They are starting to push themselves forward vertically. And they've got to get them into position soon. Keegan now prepping to be strong. He knows they're over near him. Icy taken down as Relic runs out of the main door to him. And the air jab. Sonic trying to find Aquino there. Just whiffing the spray over his head as Aquino was also just letting rounds rip towards him. And that will be the main wall. Should be at least coming open soon. Missed the jammer by, I think, an inch. 5 covering for that Malusi. Keegan up in position now. Going for that re-swing. Chan just missing him. And we'll see what Keegan can do now. He knows they're going to the end of his hole. That is the ramp. Goes for the swing anyway. Keegan has just been a swinging machine so far. Trying to find everything he can. Forced out of position as the wall comes open. And a smart play by him this time. Giving it up instead of playing suicide like he did on the last. Sonic, though, still has good positioning in this piano room. Let him have that main breach. C4 ripped and ready. Hoping and praying this ram comes walking through piano like she has done quite a few times. Jumping now as they are starting to try and take that office side. And if they take this office control with no contention, things could end badly here. Flashbangs out, and we'll see Panday pick 1 as 5 goes for the jump in. Keegan getting himself another. Quick peeking, laying some damage out. Just putting rounds right over. Aquino coming up. The Ram has half wall control. There is Panday getting himself a double kill. Now Darkheart left to the 1v5. And Keegan will fry him for a flawless Malevolent defense. I know you Malevolent fans out there are saying one more to put it down. Man, I'm saying give me a couple more. This is some good gameplay. Stuff I rather enjoy, actually. Hey, Sinno's here. What's up, Sinno? Goat. It's always a cool thing whenever you see other casters come into your chat. It means, like, oh my god, am I doing something right? Thermite and Valkyrie being the next set of bans up here. That seems like it may be a little bit targeted getting rid of that Valkyrie. I mean, you can only abuse her so many times, I guess, before you have to get rid of her. Alright, esports dash. Okay, send those to Coop. Hold on, guys. I'm working on some overlay stuff. Hoping to make some very nice looking streams for you guys in the future. And now the bar games will Sonically on the two brow. Man, he's an operator who, since he's been introduced, has a very decent pick rate. I mean, he's not broken, but he's not easy. A lot of util being stacked up. Come on, guys. Do the roar. Do the roar. No shield yet. And they really don't have as much utility as I'd like to see to stack up in here.
Attacker's objective is to bomb.
Lamai coming up. Discs going out. Here comes Frost with the shield, and then we will count it up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces. Come on, guys. That's not enough. Where's all the defenders? Oh, maybe 9 pieces of utility. The current record on stream, by the way, 23 pieces of utility to hold that down. Looking at this attacker setup, though, with the sense on board, they may make themselves a quick rush in. However, Aquino playing his way through basement will be slowed down by Panday, and it's going to be a swing match between that 416 and that little FMG. Live things out on the two brow, however, as he comes in, Icy's just going to be fried out. Aquino will finish that kill for Panday. And Sonic now just going to keep moving forward for a swing here. Nox sneaking her way up through, though. This has got to be something to worry about. Playing the glass as cover is a bit of an odd choice there, Mr. Sonically. Aquino prepping his swing. 5 also jumping through now, has that kitchen control. And they're maybe setting up themselves a little bit of a cross. And the round's just ripping over Aquino's head. Not Darkheart will find Relic. Sonically will be tag teamed and taken down. But Ariksha is nearby, coming in for a swing. Shutting down the knock, finding a good kill there. 5 still has that kitchen control. And he's trying to get him, but he can't find him anywhere. Chan going for the plant in sight. Everybody is off. Keegan goes for the swing, though, and he is taken out now. Ariksha left in the 1v2. If Chan manages to stake this plant and get it down, as 5 takes that vertical back, things could get very bad for him. But Ariksha will make it back to sight in time. But he has to get rid of the vertical player, too. C4 in hand for that job. It's up, but it is not blown till now, giving him almost another angle to watch down at you. Ariksha now going to start to bait that defuse. Will he bait it or stick it? The swing from 5, as Ariksha says, pros don't fake. I thought that he was gonna bait him, but nah. Ariksha's not that guy. He's just gonna say, I'm gonna stick it because you know I'm gonna fake and you're gonna wait to swing me until the last second. Sticking it matters, guys. You can usually get away with a good stick it play. Back up now to the bedroom office side. Ariksha playing that sentry. Are we going to see him down in kitchen yet again? That has been something we've seen this team do time after time. I know their shallot plays like the back of my hand because I've watched it too many times. You know what, guys? I was talking about the 625 for my end of year goal. I hit that in a couple of days after setting it. Should I set the 650? I think 650 would be, I mean, it's a stretch and a half. It's way more than I ever imagined. Way more than I could ever think of, but I think 650 would be, yeah, that would be the last one for the year. That's the only other goal I'm going to set is 650. From then on, we're just riding the year out until January, and then my next goal will be 1,000. So, tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your grandma. Maybe make an account for your goldfish in here. Setup coming now for the upstairs master bedroom and office side setup. A lot in play to try and slow this push down. We will see Ariksha now down in bar, not over where we typically see him playing at. And they are trying their best to drone him out. They will find him in the bar storage, and Ariksha is not able to find that drone. Oh, hold on a minute.
Reloading.
I thought we were going to see an attempted swing there. That was... Ooh, I don't know who that was over there. Maybe Chan? No? Darkheart, I believe, is the player who is over nearby. Aquino now setting up his prep now. Ready to go for that top mez window. And Ariksha taken out by Chan as he goes for his rotate. A smart play by that attacking team. They know this man will lurk himself to basement as needed. So they set up and wait for him. Keegan, though, covering that basement walk up after that pick happens. Almost landing a kill. However, he needs to be more concerned because he's got Capital on those windows and they trade some shots back and forth. Aggressive angle from Keegan now as he goes for the swing for Aquino to take him out. Sonically still holding that main stairs walk up at least a little bit. Keegan now trying to play back over towards it. Ying device is going out as she retakes that library side staircase. Moving up, moving forward. They're going to flash Keegan. Or maybe themselves, I think. Might have bounced wrong. And Chan will be sending out the tracker for that Wamai. That is a definite, hey, I want rid of you. But the mute jammers are there to shut him down. And he is now having to split his attention. Relic coming over to assist and at least cover this top blue for a moment so that Keegan can get away. Vandals still outside library. We will see Chan go down to Panday. A good kill for him. That's the guy now playing bottom fireplace. However, 5 with a hot drop, able to land it and make it stick. Not Dark, still chilling on those blue stairs. 5 outside Repel on top Mez. And Icy jumps through library, but Keegan laying a ton of damage. Goes for a double swing back onto him. And a run through for Darkheart, just feeding Keegan that one. Going for the pistol swing may not be the play here, except now you've got bodies advantage on your side, but Icy able to find the kill. 1v2 situations, Diffuser is laying there down, and shots are ringing out from a long angle from Sonically in his DMR. But he is free fireable, and nobody's invincible in this game. Icy laying down to avoid the cover fire at least. Almost hitting Sonic on that rotate too. Here's the thing, for Malevolent, if you drop a body now playing aggressive, you will regret it because everything is still to play for in this round. 15 seconds left, and 6-4 is a hard split to take. And here comes Icy swinging himself into Piano. Relic still just on the ground laying there. He will close that out for their team. Great round there for Malevolent to clean that one up in the end. Aquino, though, playing pretty good at 11 kills, but 10 deaths. Meanwhile, on the opposite end of the board, we see a Rickshaw at 12 and 7. Both teams looking pretty hot into that game. Stick around, though, because we do have map 2 right after this. I'm going to come back to my face cam while I go. Oh, I don't need to close that out. I can go to Esports Dash. That's right, Esports Dash. My man, Coop, is an absolute goat. 7-4 in favor for Malevolent. Update, and we will now be moving ourselves into Border. Now, Border is a map. It plays kind of similar to Chalet, in which you have to see those side over aggression pushes, but it does have a lot of outlying factors that Chalet really doesn't have. Some more, like, it's a more centric open area in the middle of that map. I mean, yeah, sure, Chalet has that fireplace, but it's not centric to how the map can be played. There's a lot more rotates around it. That top square of Border, that's something that you see a lot of angles being played from top and bottom, and a lot of sites directly connect to it, and you have to almost play through it. So we're going to see when these teams get ready. I mean, outstanding map. I don't think anybody wants to come in for an interview between maps. I know I certainly am not ready for an interview between maps. Do I have any highlights that I can play up right now? I don't think so. No good highlights either. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't really clip that many. But yeah, pretty perfect game out of both those teams. A game that was kind of going on for not as long as that CS game last night, but yeah, it should have been a good back and forth play style. We see a sub, I believe, or maybe just a disconnect from one of the Malevolent guys. I believe that was Panday. Yeah, Panday. He was having some tech issues before this game, so we'll see what happens. I mean, that's what happens, I guess, when you play on a Siege update day. You run into a lot of different things. I believe it is T4. And I'm going to take a quick little breather, kind of give my voice, you know, a moment to heal up. And I'll be right back.
This is Phase Music.
Alrighty. So we're going to jump in with Malevvolent really quick, hit an interview with these guys, and see how they're feeling, you know, coming off of that 7-4 victory. Jumping in now. Alright. Give me some good info. I'm streaming. Sonic. My mic is really low. Alright, let me, Alright, I just turned it up a bit, and I'm gonna turn the game down when I get in there. But how are you guys feeling? Any drastic changes that we're thinking? Keegan needs to poop. Dude, it's weird. There's a lot of people where that becomes, like, they play better when they gotta poop because now they're under dire circumstances. Oh, I understand. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Sonic, for the message. Alright. What? Keegan is going to go run. Now you gotta wipe. If you don't wipe, we're gonna fight. Alright. Nah, I don't like this. I'm on stream. Oh wait, the stream probably can't hear you guys. I didn't even think about that. Whoops.
All battle I this
Alright.
time again. When
Now the
Should
stream can
fix
hear
it.
you guys. So, how you
Uh-oh.
feeling after that game?
okay.
Sleepy.
Sleepy? Keegan has to poop. That's the one thing that I took away from this so far interview.
Yeah.
It's Chalet 4. I mean,
Nothing
you know,
are
Yeah, I'm
unusual.
disappointed in you guys. I was hyping it up on stream and everything. I'm severely disappointed.
Okay, we
We're-
gotta make it interesting.
we're a little
Dude,
rusty.
nobody tosses around like we do, baby.
Ain't that the truth?
1 second, I have my
Well,
headset
no.
off. What?
There is a team I know that can throw rounds harder than us. We're not that far.
Who throws them harder? You know, shout it out.
I don't
Nah,
want to
shout it
shout
out.
them out.
That is
Shout out.
classified intel.
That's
Nah,
strong
nah,
shit. We don't
cause
do
some
that.
beef and drama. Make the stream interesting.
You do not have the clearance for that intel.
Yeah, I don't want to start beef and drama.
Nah,
That's
I
my
want
buddy.
it all. Throw the heat.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
I'll tell you
why,
all.
don't you, why don't you tell us then, for?
DM me, okay? DM me.
Arisha, can we protest for them not being in their Discord right now?
They were in
They
their
are.
Discord. What?
Nuh-uh.
Yes, I am literally looking at them. Their channel's
Who's that,
probably hidden from
Ariksha?
you.
Oh,
You just
okay,
can't
okay.
see them
I
because
just-
they're not in our
okay.
conference, I think, or something like that.
Yeah,
What's
Sonic,
up?
check them
For?
out.
The only team I'd say that throws rounds harder than you guys.
Zelia? I know.
I was thinking
Eternal guys.
maybe Foreigners. I think I've seen them throw some rounds pretty hard.
I
USAE.
don't know
Yo,
about
no,
that.
no. After me and Riksha's last cast, USAE.
You say
To be
whooped
fair,
our ass.
I think the foreigners and USAE equaled the
They threw rounds to one
round
another. That's it.
throws. Yeah.
During the grand final?
Yes.
But
Oh.
We went four
fun-
maps. There was 8 attack rounds won between 4 maps. That's not
Fun
for one
fact.
team. That is for both teams.
I know.
been-
Richard told me only 3 for one team.
four, yeah, 3 for USAE, 1 for foreigners. But that was the first time we played Chalet in almost a month for.
Yeah, I'm disappointed. I didn't see the strat.
I know.
I'm
And they
just-
wouldn't. They
Yeah.
didn't want to do it.
No, I'm disappointed.
Did
Did
didn't
not
wanna do it.
grinders.
Nah, we gotta see it at least some point on border, maybe.
On border.
Okay.
Make your
It-
own.
Yeah. We got it. We got you. We'll cook something up in 5
Yeah,
minutes.
if I don't see that strat, I'm gonna be very mad.
This is the
Riksha,
longest
I need
validating
The ability
ever.
to see
That's
their,
what I'm saying,
their
bro.
voice checks. I want to join them.
Oh,
Here it
Okay,
is.
okay. We're
yeah,
getting
I
somewhere.
can do that. Yeah, sorry, you're not getting much from us. We're trying to, we're focused on Panda's stuff right now.
Wow, so you don't even care about the game. I see how it is.
Well, we got to get him back in the game.
I think they messed up
Yeah,
the fiber in
we,
my
we,
area.
we don't
Do I
want
have to
time working too
reconnect to
long.
this? Is there a lobby?
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
Are you
don't-
guys still on the
don't-
same
don't-
lobby?
Don't reconnect.
Just
Don't
abandon.
reconnect.
Just abandon.
Yeah, then?
It's fine.
Okay.
Yo,
For
Vandals, can I join you
See
guys?
it now. Your mic's
Mhm.
not
Alright.
working.
I'm going to them. I'll see you guys later.
My mic's not
Later.
working.
Alrighty. What is
Yo.
up, you guys? How you feeling?
We feel good. Yeah, we feel good.
I mean, I seen some pretty good shots. I liked it. I like what I'm seeing. Ooh, Vandals tag.
Yeah. So like we're at the university, so
Oh, you
yeah,
guys are at
we're all in the same
university?
disc. Yeah.
Allegiant.
Oh, what if you don't mind, shouting it out, what university are y'all? Oh. Dude, I randomly stumbled upon university teams. I one day just bumped into I think it was Cincinnati, then Akron, and now you guys. Like that's pretty cool. Do you think being a university team, does it give you guys better chemistry than these online teams, or no? Are you whispering sweet nothings to him with off the mic? You see, what I would do is, like, anytime someone balls up around, I'd just throw stuff at them. Like, that's why I can't do IRL or LAN stuff. I see. I'd just put my head down and flip them off over the monitor. Oh, hold on. Can my stream still hear you guys? No. Oh god, I have these audio settings all just ballsed up. Okay. What do you mean? That's fair.
I feel like you're not like a good team unless you're like actually selling rounds like left and right. I feel like this is what makes you good.
Now they can hear you guys. So you guys are a collegiate team through Idaho.
Yes.
And you're all looking
Yes.
each other in the eyes, whispering sweet nothings.
Yes.
Oh, of course.
That is awesome.
Always, actually. Yeah, it has its drawbacks. Like
You can't.
We're in a
we have to
lab,
go in.
and it's
We're in a
it's really
lab.
loud in here.
It's really loud.
Really?
The PCs are like not the same as like our home setups, so it's
Yeah.
like you always have to get used to them every time you come in. But it's
and
it's fun.
We're lagging pretty good, but that's alright.
Alrighty.
But
Well, hey, they're
enough
ready to go.
coping aside. Yeah.
I'm gonna dip out of here so we can all get ready for this game.
Yes, sir. Have a good one.
Have a good one.
See you guys.
See-
Alrighty, back into it. Oh my god, I'm sorry about how scuffed these interviews are, because I forget I gotta update the audio channels when I join their VCs to talk to them. But both these teams seem to be ready. We're going into border, and I'm readying up now so that we can get this one underway. So a collegiate team versus the chem stack. That is an interesting one, because both these teams should have that mentality of sticking together, playing very well off of each other. The only advantage Vandals might have is, man, hey, yo, Chan, I just died. Come play for me really quick. Or I'll play for you. Like, just I'm kidding. They don't do that. They don't do that. That's a joke. But we're moving in now to border. Lions are rolling themselves through. Oh, let me go mute that audio up. That way it doesn't destroy the in-game. Let me turn the in-game audio off just a little bit. Try and keep my mic a little bit louder than the game side. And the Blackbeard, the Monty. Of course, you know what that means. Malevolent's defense is first. Following that up with a smoke and a zombie ban. Now, Vandals appear like they don't want to have to play that much differently to this map. But to replace the smoke, you see the Tachanka. Now, a lot of teams, like, I mean, it was Whiskey Glitter was saying the other day, Tachanka is not something you recommend unless you have that holy trinity to play that time slow. And maybe Malevolent decided that for themselves right there. As we see a Riksha swap off and pull out the Mira. Again, she's an operator. You just abuse her while you can because you know she's going to be that next ban up, especially on a map like Border where she can heavily dictate so much gameplay. Sonic now setting up those mute jammers to try and lock down that break room side. Riksha going to be playing that Mira for office hold. And it is a good upstairs whole floor extension, basically. As you want to deny most of the outside play, but a direct take in the works here for Vandals. We see a blitz, a Ying. Ooh, the Ying hot swapping there over to a Thatcher. That will help deny, I guess, C4s as they come in, as long as you can get them off in time. But 4 C4s on board. It's going to be hard to deny that much utility. Glass setting up. Going for that AC setup with the, you know, I guess thermal optic would be perfect here. Blitz as well. And it's going to be maybe a blitz dive through window instead of run through the door, which should also throw the defense off a little bit more. Capital preps his bolts. We're going to see the fire in the smokes out here in a minute. And it is only a matter of time. Smoke grenade prepped in the hand of Chan. Fast plant coming in. Turtle plant going out, and they don't have anybody even standing nearby. So now 2 C4s go, blows each other up, does not find him. No, they do get the down, but Panday will TK a Riksha as the Riksha runs up. 5 now going for his own plant. It's just Relic C4 in hand, finds the kill there. Keegan able to find 5. Diffuser still not down. Panday found by Aquino. Darkheart is down. Aquino rotating up from the main stairs. Icy still holding out. Keegan knows there's someone near him, and we see Sonically go down. That's the alert Keegan needed to watch, in a down pick there for Relic as he finds one. But 2v1 situation, a lot kicked off in a matter of moments, and that diffuser has, I mean, it can't go down anymore. You know, it's just chilling in that corner. And Aquino finding a great shot there on the Keegan, long angle with that R4. Relic hitting that flank around behind him. No drone utility, I don't think, but no, he gets the sound cue. And Aquino will swing Relic to find him for a great one. Malevolent down a round on their first defensive border. I mean, the start of the rush plant was there. It just did not happen. Good shutdown play by that defense, and it worked out definitely in their favor. Well, at least that part did. They ended up losing the round. That sucks at the end of the day for them, but oh well. It is what it is, right?
Attackers need to locate and defuse this bomb.
Once again, pulling up there. 5 C4s in pocket this time. I really do not expect another rush attempt, however. I'm not knowledgeable. Maybe that is the scrapbook for this team. Keegan wasting, I think, a Mozzie Pest as he tries to find one of the drones outside. I mean, the smart play for this attacking team would just be to burn that pest while you can. You may lose a drone, or you can just wait to shoot it. That's also, I mean, I'm not really thinking about that far into the round. I'm just thinking of the drone phase. But they spot out all the pests. They do lose 2 drones in the process of this setup phase. Or one drone? Okay, the drone economy is just wigging out a little bit. Because according to the game, there's only 3 drones left alive, and I know that is false. But looks like a break room hold for the start now. I didn't know Warden couldn't see through those. That's interesting. Relic holding those top stairs now. I believe that's the east side. And that Ash was literally within an arm's reach of him. But as the wall or doorway next to him gets broken open for that other side of that main walk-in, He will have to divert attention. Ariksha going for a wild re-swing, not able to find that pick. And retreats behind his mirror. Relic finding a good shot there out on a Chan. Taking down that Ying. That's a great utilitarian piece gone. And he will swing out for another one, and Aquino will get his hits rejected. As Ariksha goes for a swing, Icy is able to shut him down. But Relic still 10 toes in. And he has the ability to just keep swinging as he wants. I mean, you might get picked for it, but 5 will go down to Keegan. Icy will get Relic as he goes for a wild swing back out onto Aquino. A good play to bait the Ash just a little bit. 2v3 situation. I mean, MVE did not do too hot the last time it came down to clutch scenarios. They don't really need to clutch it up because it is still, I mean, 2v3, you have man advantage. But these late rounds, onto that last one, we see them struggle just a little bit. They lost a lot of quick picks out. And it's only a matter of time now. Let's see what they can make out of this one. This mirror for main hall is going to be an annoyance, though. You see Icy stuck on those east side stairs, not really able to push forward. The Fuser is still laying outside. They're not making much plays for map control. More or less waiting and baiting for an angle. And finally now Icy trying to play forward towards Keegan's possessioning. But Keegan going to play ballsy as he jumps up over that half wall, not able to find him. Ash going to be re-swinging. And it is a very hard challenge fest. C4 out. Rips and grips. Icy down to Panday, who is covering that 90 angle for his teammate. Now Aquino left to the 1v3. He has got to make all the stops happen here. And I don't know if he's going to be able to connect for these headshots. Keegan looking a little antsy behind that shield. This man wants this game to end quick. I mean, he's already said that. He wants this one out. He needs to go finish what he was doing. So a quick swing out there as the Ash rushes forward. Losing a lot of ammo there, but he's able to find the headshot. So 8 rounds in a dream don't matter as he has enough for that kill. Malevvolent's pulling back up another round here. Looking way more solid on that defense than they did that last. Only losing 2 bodies on it. It's going to be a real interesting to see how they continue on forward. This time going bathroom tellers, an entirely different site. Ariksha going to break out that pulse though. Keegan on Mozzie, Fenrir, Valkyrie. I mean, a very heavy utility in, I mean, just intel lineup.
Defenders, protect your bombs.
I don't know any other way to describe it than that. Oh god, the caster controls are just messing with me a little bit. My head is backwards. Pulse is always a good operator to play. Especially now that he has the new SMG pistol. Thing has decent recoil patterns, a decent damage dealt, and a ton of ammo that it can just rip out of its chamber like it hates it. So a good spray down weapon. Hopefully they decide to pull some upstairs verticality to take control and defend down in the bathroom side. But with them reinforcing all the hatches off, they're really limiting their ability to rotate out as needed. However, it looks like it's going to be maybe a 3-man hold up here. Or is that a 2-man? That's a 2-man hold now. Pulse retreating back down. Everybody is downstairs. They're not holding any verticality up top. A execute now starting towards where the Mozzie is at, I believe. We see some rappels up to this top east side stairs. And a push now coming over towards break room. If they manage to just take and maintain and easily pull this vert without anybody even trying to stop them, this thing could go bad. But Keegan hits a long run out swing onto 5. Heck of a shot, my dude. And that was all off of that intel being provided now by Ariksha, who is still just chilling on Pulse. I mean, he's got free range to do almost whatever he wants now. And he knows that they are opening up that detention. And here comes Ace now, diffuser in hand. If he makes a push to Ariksha here, this could cost him that round if he gets taken down. And Ariksha will find that pick. That is now diffuser laying down inside detention. So you have to now entirely redo your push to go for it. C4 up towards the Blitz, about half HP dealt. One more from him will take him out. And you see Ariksha playing down below saying, hey, there's one on me right here. 2 of them stack up. And, ooh, that would have made perfect time, but not able to land it. C4 blows a little bit early, premature on it. He is chasing that Blitz down. Sonic eats a ton of damage through that vertical coming back at him. And a C4 rip from Ariksha, but I don't think he's going to be able to find anybody with it. Diffuser now in the hands of Aquino. They let him hit the rotate back around for it. I don't think it was called that they had Diffuser out, though. And that C4 now lost for good. Keegan, though, up to a 2K. Blitz beginning chase after him on a hot route, but a good idea to not chase him down those stairs because you would be falling into some shark-infested waters, as that's where the entire Malevolent team is stacked up. And Riksha still just patiently waiting on that C4. Hey man, a good pre-place never hurt anybody. Keegan though making the rotates up for his team, trying to find somebody. Kino will be going to try and hard breach that hatch, but Panday down below to find that pick. Now it is Icy. The Blitz left in a 1v5 finds a pick there onto Relic, getting rid of the Fenrir. Gonna be re-swinging here as the Riksha comes up on that pulse, but they double team, tag team him as Keegan comes in from the side, spraying down the Blitz. One more up for Malevvolent. And honestly, that looked like it may have been a Riksha's kill, but hey, give it to him. Keegan, yeah, you deserve it more. That Riksha guy smells. Last set of bans coming out for this half. Now, do you ban out the Blitz or the Ying? And it looks like the Blitz will go as they complete their trifecta of hating all the shields. That's one thing you know watching Malevvolent, they cannot stand shield players. I mean, they just outright hate you. If you say you like shields, then block them. They do not stand for shield love.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
They play now for the vent servers, vent workshop, whatever you want to call this one. It is a pretty much full downstairs hold that you have to do. And with the castle being played by a Riksha, I love the idea for the setups here. There's so many possibilities, and it looks like he will be setting up for a vertical hold if he's not chasing, excuse me, down a drone the whole game.
Reload.
Now, question to you guys in chat. How do you like to set up your castle barricades? Do you play them, you know, foresight for extensions? How do you like to, what's your ideal castle setup for especially border? I'm asking you as your caster and as someone who will be stealing those strats and deploying them in ranked, as I am a castle main a good portion of the time. However, after that ACOG change, I don't know if I can do it anymore, man.
You can't repeat that.
Panday just tanking some damage because he still has to finish his setups. He's not wasting any time. It is a full vertical hold now. But if we see a hard aggression rush, I mean, they have the setup for it between the Dokkaebi, the IQ, the Striker, and the Sledge. Not to mention Ram with her fast breach potential. I had a feeling we're going to see everybody just start diving through and ripping through this teller side, hoping to find a soft wall, and they will. Walls are soft into sight. And that Sledge might just be quiet enough that they really won't hear it. Sonically, though, knows that he push is coming. Panday is there to join him. Rounds ripping through off the live pings. Relic trying to hold that vertical, still being aggressed a little bit. And that is Icy going in there for Sonically, going down 5, going for that plant. Coverage, but not able to stop a planter now. They don't have the vertical for it. And that was almost an abandoned site. Relic going for this swing out here onto the Striker. Not able to find him. 5 bullets left. Jumping out. And he's actually going to... Oh, I thought he was going to try and chase him down over. 5 found as he makes the rotate in onto a Riksha. We see Darkheart go down. Panday found by Icy, though. Aquino taken out. A Riksha putting more damage around the board. Spraying into Icy, but not able to pick him. And a really fast swing back around from Icy there to clean him up. Icy getting a quad. Will he get the one more? Needed for the ace. No time left. And, ooh, these two are just gunning it out. Icy the gunslinger, though, finds the ace to close the round out, even though it was already over. I didn't even watch Icy there, guys. I am sorry, but he just went absolutely insane. What a round from them. That man taking some good charge for his team. I mean, you gotta give it to the Dokkaebi players, man. They know how to clutch it up. That's why you give them that DMR, because you gotta nerf them a little bit. Unless they're Sonically, then they just say thanks for the DMR, bro. I was definitely just gonna use that anyway.
Locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
This time coming back up to the Armory Archives, castle in hand, as we are past the ban phase. I believe that these are a team where they will pocket that castle until you know your free game to use them, because you don't want to blow all the good strats unless you have to. I got a sneeze coming. Hold on. Yeah. Thank you. once again, still setting up that extension over. Without that mirror, I mean, this extension is always great. It always has to be done. It's just a little bit better whenever you have that mirror to assist with it. The attacking side, looking pretty good on this setup here. I love the Ying play. He's currently 0-4, so is 5, so is Darkheart. I mean, it looks like Icy and Aquino are the only two keeping this team afloat right now. Same cannot be said about Malevvolent, who have all been pulling kills this whole time. And a spawn peek from Keegan almost takes Icy down. Last round's victor could be this round's first pick. That's the Ash going in there, but 5 taking a ton of entry damage. Spray down from a pistol. Keegan finds him. That is the thermite off board now. Wall blows open right behind him. And Relic still has the ability to keep holding this east side. He is still safe. And Keegan managing to slip away with no, I mean, you know, he's got like no HP left there. But Keegan just able to rip down another one as Chan gets fried out. Looking outside, he wants to find that other guy who's out there on that rappel still. And they have Diffuser down now, and they know it. A Rickshaw will find a pick there on a Darkheart. Now it's Aquino and Icy still just upstanding. As Icy will start trying to pull through Passport. Phone call coming out. Aquino getting Keegan. As Keegan gets a little bit over aggressive. And Icy making the swing down through bottom square. He hears that phone call standing up right above him. But I believe that is Relic able to find the angle just to take him down. Now Aquino left in a 1v4. People on each side of him, both holding that angle for his walk up. C4 actually ready from Panday to throw. And a Rickshaw playing very, very close on that door swing. The jump up from Sonically closing that round out. Good round from Malevvolent. I mean, keeping everybody but Keegan alive. Keegan, I mean, like we were saying before, he has the buff. He is buffed up right now, 9-3. Able to close this round out in 4 to go if Malevvolent lock it in and pull all of them. However, I got a good feeling, looking at the way that this Vandals team has been playing, I don't think you can lock it in and take it that far.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Excuse me. The guy who was in here earlier wanted to know how to get into comp. Like I said, just send me a DM on Discord. I can get you into some comp servers. All you do is go in, you put up an LFT, and well, maybe go find some 10-man servers to run around. And I'm trying to get mine active again. I want to get it active in the PC community. But yeah, you just run some 10s with some guys, even maybe get in there, play some ranked with them. Treat it as a tryout, you know. If you do good, teams may be more inclined to pick you up. Console guys. I've got more experience in console than anything else, so if you guys are ever looking to get into console leagues, I know a ton of them. I know a bunch of teams who are always looking for players. Just let me know and we can help get you sorted. Keegan has one of those multi drones. I thought he was going to get ready to spawn peek out there so he can use it as a smart idea to run out. Sonic, you're a little bit late on that one, my guy, as the wall will come open. Icy eats a ton of damage, though, immediately almost taken down. Again, that victorious player just taking a ton of damage early on, which should, I mean, at least slow down his idea to keep wanting to swing. Panday still hiding it out in customs after taking a ton of damage. Aquino will get that first pick there onto a Rickshaw. And a run out from Panday. This Malevvolent team is playing more aggressive than I think I've ever seen them play. Relic can see Aquino playing close on him. Makes the rotate over now for his jump through hole. And these two are just trading back and forth shots. Now, is this somewhere where you really want to stay and keep hanging out? He needs his teammates to come over and assist him. And it looks like they are now all starting to collapse in as Keegan will start rotating from main stairs. Finds one. Another swing coming at him. That is 5 down. And that main door is a very scary place to be. Relic does manage to escape with his life. Back to safety. Sonically holding a same angle. Icy able to pick Keegan as he goes for a rotate, though. Now, Relic still has to stay up. Panday going down to Aquino. Aquino probing through vents. He's got to be a player that they shut down quick. Still Chan and Dark 0-5. We see 5 now 0-6. Chan goes down, fried out by Sonic. Dark is still up. Aquino and Icy have just been taking this team by the horns and playing very well. Phone call out now. They know Sonic is close. C4 from him. Almost finding a body. Here comes the Ram, though, swinging up, taken out. Dark is down, Sonic up to a 2K. Make that a 3K as he finds Icy. Will he take Aquino with the shotgun? Pulls it out, pulls him close, and hits one round to the chest. But Relic will steal that kill to end the round out. I mean, if he would have pulled that, that would have been a good one for the highlight reel, I will say. But don't get me wrong. You guys already know I clipped it. That's just, yeah, that's how we do it around these parts. I mean, look at that. They just kept feeding him. Dark, almost no situational awareness to where he's at. We see Icy getting dropped there for Sonic's 3K. Bandface is coming around, by the way, guys, for the next round. I will read him out here in a second. And then just that slow rotate away, pulling him out of range of that shotgun. Back into the game. The Clash and Ace are off the board. Malevolent now back into attack for the border map. We see Mira. Blackbeard now pulled off. I mean, those are operators that we do see Malevolent pull out quite often, especially that Ace. He's one of the main horde breachers of this game. But all you do now is if Ace is gone, replace him with Habana. She does a very good job in a kind of similar fashion. The guns may not be as powerful as that AK-12, but I mean, you get an SMG backup secondary, which I mean, Ace would just be chomping at the bit for. Of course, Thermite is always viable. You know, every map, Thermite's good. Starting out with the Armory Archives hold, we see a bandit on board, so hopefully some bandit tricking or at least some long-time wall denial. Then Maestro, something we never see. I mean, I want to say never see. I'm going to keep an eye out where he puts these drones. Aquino running Ash, but always on repel is not the best. I need either Aquino to entry in on Ash or someone else to step up. I would agree with you on that one. I mean, who can really step into those boots that Aquino was playing at that point, though? As nobody on the team has really gotten kills besides Icy, and Icy has been, you know, dedicated to his role. Aquino's dedicated to his. If you try and swap rules around, you could hurt those players, and if you hurt those players, then you really hurt the team, especially right now where everybody else on their board is 0-6. Looking at the Malevolent team, though, Keegan at 10-4, he is still running his power-up booster, apparently. Because, buddy, let me tell you, trying to quick peek in there to find Aquino, not happening. We see Dark, though, almost getting dropped. And Keegan will be picked down. He is DBNO. Relic will find Icy, a great first pick for him as they get rid of that leading fragger for their team. Relic going in and getting active. Dark is down. Smoke grenade out from Aquino to try and buy some time on this east side, and they are collapsing forward a little bit. And Sonic just saying, hey man, swing over, let me res you. Relic is taken down. A rickshaw on the Zofia needs to get up and get active to assist. The smoke swinging through the smoke. Aquino eats some damage, but a rickshaw not able to hit the headshot to take him down. And that will be Relic pulled off the board. Keegan making the rotate down now for passports. Aquino is down there waiting and lurking. How will this one go down? They have some drones out, grenades out, nading his position. Or no, nading above him. And then as Aquino goes for the re-swing onto Keegan. Keegan now up to 11-4. Just making this game his own. Pulling forward. I got a feeling we know the MVP if he keeps this pace up. Finds the shot out onto Chan. And now it is a 4v5 or 1. Oh god, yeah, it's 4 of them versus 5, but it's a 4v1 situation. And a good gun out there from a rickshaw. 2 rounds off of being victorious on this map. I'm not sure who picked whose map here. Now this is, you know, a best of 2 situation, and I don't know how that happens. Tadix asking when I'm gonna cast their team. Well, Tadix, I got some good news for you. Booked for Friday. So, I'll be there, big bro. Want you to know. Oh my. I need to go through and update my... See if I can hook Twitch, because there's supposed to be a way you can do it. Where you merge Twitch with, your Google account, and whenever you punch things into your Google Calendar, they auto-force over on your Twitch booking one. I thought I had that set up, or no, wait, no, you have to book them on Twitch and then force them over to your Google. Yeah, so I'm going to have to start using my Twitch calendar more. That way, you guys in the community can stay up to date and in the know Once again, a castle extension now coming up here for this upstairs hold. We see Not Dark playing the Maestro again. I mean, he's a good operator, but what is really the utilitarian purpose of him on this map? We see our Rickshaw playing as the Amaru. That means one thing for this team of Malevvolent, that they are going to be jumping up a hatch at full speed. Sonic trying to cover now. Will it be a main hatch jump up into sight? I mean, it's a possibility, as there is nobody really covering it. Not Dark's not in the room. Chan's not in the room. Aquino, he is just east side stairs. The only one who can really deny the play would be 5. And if they can keep him gunned and suppressed, we could see the push happen. It's Not Dark, though, laying a ton of damage down. Aquino fried by Keegan as he moves himself through Passport. Now, there's a 4v5 situation as 5 is still up on board. Going for the swing into Buck. Or, no, that's not Buck. That was Sonically. As he finds that pick. Rickshaw coming up the hatch. Chan will find Relic. But we do see 5 Aquino in Not Dark down. 2v4 diffusers planted. 4v1. Icy now left in a clutch situation. Fried out by Keegan for match point. Keegan is 14-4, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, he's got already a, what, 3.0 KD? 2 more, he gets a 4.0? If you're stat tracking for these teams, that is a heck of a sight to see. What could very well be the final round as we're setting it up. On Friday, I'm casting the Black Hole versus Azalea game. Let me just tab into here. Sorry guys, I go quiet when I type because I'm not smart enough to type buttons and think out loud at the same time. Yeah. Yeah. Now, it is a bathroom Keller setup. Let's see what kind of extensions we can be bringing here. They have the full vertical hold, the K-tube trick in ongoing. And Aquino hopefully going to be hitting some good roams here with this Vigil. Setting up to actually reinforce that triple wall across east side stairs. It's an odd play. Excuse me. That's very gross. I'm sorry. And Relic just rushing in first. I mean, he's got eyes on the Vigil. He's able to take that pick, but it cost them 2 bodies at least, as Panday is currently down. Relic going to be setting up to try and come for the revive. Nobody is playing even nearby. However, it's Not Dark. It does have a long DMR angle for it, but not able to find the pixels that he needs. 4v4 now. Malevvolent take control of this east side. We see our Rickshaw making the play downstairs in the attempt forward to actually go for this main wall. However, looking at Relic, that wall is soft. You need a soft breacher down there, and you need him down there now, but you do not have one on board, except for Panday, who has his soft breach charges. Looks like a Rickshaw will waste a hard breach charge on it, which is easily deniable with 1 bullet. And as the wall open, we see an attempted plant starting underway. Execution coming, giving up that vertical side, and a good attempt to deny any sort of C4s. Panday retaking the vert. A Rickshaw still gunning out in waiting room. And now it is 5 in a 1v4 yet again for a Rickshaw just to take him down with a headshot in that bottom square. Good games from everyone as Malevvolent win map 2, 7-2. Coming away with a victory in the best of 2 night. Best of 2s are just an odd setup to me. I mean, how do you determine? You know what I mean? But we're going to jump back now to the face cams. I believe this is the one that actually is working. And again, I just want to say I thank you all for coming out here. Let's see if we can get in there for a victory screech on Malevvolent's side. Yo, still streaming. GG losers.
Oh. GT losers?
I said GG losers.
Oh.
GG.
So how y'all feeling? Hyped up after that week 1 win? Where
Those
you
guys
went-
were ass.
That guy was kind of.
Damn, Benny.
They can hear
Damn.
you.
It's okay.
He don't care. He said he
Gotta
don't
know
care.
All right, that is fair, I guess.
They should
We-
try harder.
Damn.
We
They
didn't
have
even
no
use
passion.
30% of our power.
I'm still sad I didn't see any utility stacking like I do out of the normal Malevolent team. I don't like you guys anymore.
Now we're a change team.
Ah.
Yeah,
So
I
any
don't really
highlights?
plan Siege for
Give me the highlights, guys. Come on.
highlights.
Yeah, what's your highlights? Besides that one dude dropping an ace.
Actually, it was a 4K because the rest
That
of you guys
second to
DK'd.
last round. We were just doing dumb shit, but somehow it worked.
Yep, fair, fair. Alrighty.
Did you see me start swinging everything?
What?
Did you see me start swinging everything?
Yes, I was watching and laughing.
Erska told me to not swing, and I didn't listen.
Nah, you
I
never
did
really
not.
do. Alright, any parting messages of the stream before I send it out?
Sorry that
Don't
we're
kiss
not too talkative there
Wow, yeah, I know.
for this game.
Alright, I'm gonna send it out, and I might be back to BS later. I don't know yet. It's kind of late. I'll be back,
Alright,
guys.
bud.
Alrighty, you heard it here, guys. They weren't too talkative tonight. They really don't want to do a post-game interview, and I kind of understand that. They're just all ready to just call it ends on the night. However, heck of a game played from those two teams. I mean, Icy he went off that one round. That was a good 5K out of him. Not really much out of the teams the rest of that game. I mean, I see a guy in chat saying Icy needs help. I hate to say it. That second map, yeah. That first map, though, they drug it out pretty good. Nice back and forth battle between the teams. But that kind of chem stack that Malevvolent has just reigned supreme, and they carried on victorious. Hey, I'm going to end the stream here, guys. Thank you all for coming out. Like I said, I wouldn't be here without the community. You guys are the main backing, the main reason I'm here doing this. So, thank you all, and we will see you on the next one.